man, people tell you can't do things and you believe in that. Hey, cut that out, for real. Cut this up, put it on repeat. What is going on, folks? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Strong Arm Sports, the realest sport podcast in all the land. We got some big news for you guys today. We got a great show. I mean, I don't even know where to start, man. So I'm going to just go ahead and pitch it to the homie. Tell them who you are, homie.
I'm your boy, LeParis57, and y'all know together we form Strong Arm Sports. Spade, you want to jump right into it, or you want to hit them off with the news first? What you want to do?
I think we should start on with the news, man. Let's hit it with
the news, Spade.
Let's do that. Okay, well, look, a lot of people say from time to time, you guys got a great show. We like y'all show. Wish y'all could do it live. Wish we could, kind of work with you guys and throw our feedback in there in the middle of the show. And that opportunity was presented to us a while back, some weeks back, and we was trying to work through all the, the paperwork, the behind-the-scenes stuff that nobody thinks is sexy, but starting this Saturday. And what is this Saturday, bro? Is it the 8th or the 9th?
It's the 9th.
All right, so the 9th. Yeah. April the 9th will be the first episode of SAS Live.
Okay.
We are extremely happy to let you guys know we got presented with an opportunity to do our show on EA Sports Twitch account. So for those of you that don't know, EA Sports is building like a lifestyle channel where they bring different shows live, and we was approached about doing our show live, so we're gonna make it happen. Now, for those of you wondering what does this mean for you guys, it essentially means you're gonna probably get 2 shows a week. This show will go live every Saturday at 2 p.m. It's at 2, right, homie?
Yeah, 2 p.m. 2
p.m. Eastern time. Every Saturday. Of course, that audio will still be extracted and sent to our other channels, i.e. YouTube, iTunes, Podomatic, SoundCloud.
Everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, everywhere.
At the same time, because that show, we're going to have a little bit of, I don't want to say we're going to be held back, because, this is Strong on Sports. We still going to bring you the truth. But we can't go maybe as hard there as we're going to go here. So what we're going to try to do is once a week bring you a midweek show. And I know you guys have heard this before. We both have a lot of other things going on. Shout out to my homie over here getting degree after degree after degree. This man is collecting degrees over there. So he's a college student as well. Sometimes he got papers to write and classroom stuff that affects it. But for the most part, we're going to try to give you 2 a week. Worst case scenario, you're going to get 1 a week. So that's big news right there. SAS is moving up in the world,
yeah, man. That's like the first step. That's like the first step. We moving on up. You know what I'm saying? But now that Spade, I know they here and they're going to congratulate us and all that in the comment section down below.
That.
But let me tell you, I know what they here for, just like you know what they here for. They here for these topics. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I want to start in the NBA, Spade. Can we start there?
Perfect place to start. Best place.
I know that's where you want to be anyway. That's where I want to be in the NFL. But let's start with some NBA news that happened. If you guys was living under a rock and you guys missed the Boston Celtics, they went out to the West Coast. The Bay Area, and they played the Golden State Warriors. And shockingly, I don't know, a lot of people were saying an upset. I guess you could call it an upset because the Warriors been kicking people's ass out there. They've been beating the lights off people. And I'm gonna tell you what, the Celtics went out there. They played a great game, and the Celtics stopped the Warriors' home win streak. Spade, let me know how you feel about that. I know you be very hard on Steph Curry, so I know I'm very interested to know what you think about this situation going on with the Celtics and the Warriors.
Wait. First of all, don't put that bad juju on me. I'm not hard on Steph Curry. Steph is
you hard on Steph Curry.
This is a great win for the Celtics. Let's be honest. If you live outside of Boston, who figured this was going to happen?
True.
I mean, also, when you consider how bad Isaiah Thomas started that game and how well he finished it, it's a tremendous win. Let's not let it knock us off our rocker. I mean, Golden State still finna win a Larry O'Brien this year, barring an injury, and the Celtics still ain't gonna make it out the East. Sorry.
No, a lot of people saying, I seen a lot of people on Twitter saying, we'll see Golden State, like a lot of Celtics fans was on Twitter saying, we'll see Golden State in the finals. Now, you said yourself on a previous show, maybe not last show, maybe the show before that one, you said that Cleveland, you don't think that Cleveland will win the East. So you wouldn't give Boston a shot to win the East?
Nah, I really got three teams. I mean, I only see three possibilities of the East. I see the Cavs, of course. I see the Heat, or I see the Raptors. I really don't see. I don't see this team coming out of the East. I'm sorry, man. Boston fans gonna be pissed off, but I can't lie to y'all. I don't see it.
Let me share some thoughts about the game. Now, like you said, Isaiah Thomas started crazy, and if I'm not mistaken, that was the game Jay Crowder came back. I mean, I think they match up well with the Warriors defensively. Like this was like you could tell defensively that they was locked in. Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, like these guys was. Man, they were in Steph and Clay back pocket. They was running around them screens. They was right on that hit, man. And I mean, it was one of those games that had that. I know. It's always exciting playing over there in the Oracle, over there in the Bay Area. It's always exciting, but it had that playoff feel to it. Those guys, they were locked in. They wanted that game. They wanted to stop that streaks, babe. Like them dudes was locked in. I gotta give them dudes credit. Jay Chubbs, Amir Johnson, who almost goofed at the end. He almost goofed at the end, but second half, Isaiah Thomas turned into a new player. He turned into a new player. Oh, Evan Turner was hitting the middies like he was playing 2K.
That's who impressed me.
Yeah, Evan Turner was out there pulling mid-range jump shots like he was locked in. Those guys was locked in. I want to say kudos to the Celtics. Hopefully that can help them. That can lift them up for this little playoff run they on. And you know what? I'm one of those firm believers. Like when you lose a game like that, I think that only makes you stronger because they like, you know what? We're going to get a team best every night. Which I'm pretty sure they already recognize that anyway. They already recognize that anyway. But I think an L like that, especially on your home court, they like, okay, we got to be better. And let's not mistake. The Warriors was out there feeling yourself. Steph was doing his little shimmy. Draymond be talking like they was feeling themselves, and Boston went in there and smacked them in the mouth. So, I mean, it was a great game, but Boston went in there and did what they were supposed to do. I'm interested to see how the Warriors respond, though, because these last couple of games coming up, they got some tough opponents. So we got to see how they respond.
All right, well, let me play hater before we move forward. Did you see the last shot that Steph took?
Yeah.
That would have tied the game up?
Yeah.
That's a shot Steph made. I mean, Steph had a great look at it. So I don't want to hate on Boston. Like I said, it was a great win. But let's face it. Y'all gave Steph a great look at a shot that he makes more than you would like to believe he makes. So It's not like on that last play, it was just smothering defense and Steph just couldn't get a good look. Like he got a great look at a shot that he makes a lot.
Anyway, man, Harrison Barnes grabbed that rebound, though, Spade. He should have kicked it back to Steph. I don't know if Steph would have missed again. But Harrison Barnes kind of chucked it up and missed. But I gotta agree.
HB was on some bull, right? HB went to full my player mode. You better start hanging with Running 2K. Look how I got you acting. Let's move forward, though, man. I want to move forward, but I'm kind of still staying in the same spot. Dan Patrick's radio show, he just interviewed Scottie Pippen on that show. Yep. And, of course, any member of the 95-96 Chicago Bulls team gotta be sick of hearing about the Warriors because they can't go anywhere without being asked about them. And of course, Scottie Pippen was asked about this team, and he was asking a hypothetical playoff series. And I hate that because you can't say what a team back then could do against a team nowadays because a lot changes. But Scottie was asked how he thought his Bulls would do versus this Warriors team in a playoffs game. And Scottie said, 4-game Chicago sweep. Broom bristle. Get their ass up out of here. That's what Scottie said.
Get him, Scottie.
And before I could get over that, Scottie says that he felt like he probably would be given the duty of guarding Steph Curry because of his length. And, let's face it, Scottie was a great defender. Scottie said he will hold Steph to under 20 and the Bulls would sweep the Warriors. LaParis, is Scottie smoking that good stuff or you buy some of this?
Can I ask you a question, Spade?
Of course. I like questions.
What's the problem? What's the problem with what Scottie said? Scottie right.
Come on, man.
Scottie right,
Scottie's
man.
right?
Nah, I'm trolling. See, the problem with this is who rules are we playing by? Like, are we playing by 95, 96 rules? Are we playing by these rules? Because that matters. Like,
the rules haven't changed.
You can mug somebody coming to the paint. It'll be a common foul. Now it's a flagrant. It might get you tossed. You know what I mean? So I need to know the rules, hand checking and arm bar. Like, it was different type of rules in that day.
That's a good point.
I do. We talked this before, and I do think the Bulls would come out, win that series. But I'm biased. I'm a Bulls fan. I think Scottie went a little. I think Scottie, it's just like that Mercury Morris. Mercury Morris always say, don't come when they on the block. Come with me when they standing at my, on the lawn. Holla at me when they standing on the lawn. Mercury Morris always say that about the Dolphins. He's like, I don't want to know nobody going undefeated and they don't win the Super Bowl. Holla at me when they on the lawn. So it's the same thing. Of course, everybody think their era was the best. Everybody think they was, I get it, Scottie Pippen, but I think you went a little too hard. I don't know if you guys were sweet, because when Steph and Clay is on, they pretty deadly. They pretty deadly.
I think history would show that when Mike and Scottie on, they pretty damn unstoppable as well.
You ain't lying.
I will say this. I like the Bulls in this series.
Do they sweep?
Nah, they don't sweep. They don't sweep at all. They go 6 games, and I say that because the great Michael Jordan don't know what Game 7 looked like. So give me Chicago in 6, and I don't even think Scottie on Steph is the big matchup to keep an eye on. The matchup is when the worm gets on Draymond. That's the matchup, because the worm gonna be all tangled up in his legs and falling down, and he gonna frustrate the hell out of Draymond. That's the matchup I'm keeping my eye on right there.
I'm gonna tell you what, Spade. Draymond is notoriously acting a fool sometimes. Draymond ain't seen act a fool since he seen Dennis Rodman. Draymond be out there trying to bully. Ain't no bullying no Dennis Rodman. So all that crap Draymond be doing, I don't know if he can do that to the worm. The worm got under Karl Malone's skin. Like Karl Malone. Like Hall of Famer Karl Malone. Like second in the NBA in scoring, Karl Malone. So I don't know. Spade. Can I talk to you, Spade?
I'm all ears, bro. I already know where it's going. Go ahead.
I gotta talk to you, Spade. Now you my homie, right? Bro? You my homie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I consider you like a brother, homie.
Right.
So one thing I would never do, if me and you was to ever do a crime, Spade, I would not drop a dime on my dude. I would not snitch, Spade.
Even if you got caught?
Even if I got caught, homie, I'm gonna do the bed and pray to God that you put something on my books, baby. That's what I'm gonna do.
Little Debbie snack cakes and cigarettes and everything. Where we going with this, though?
I'ma pray that you got me on the book, Spade. But we gotta take it to LA, Spade. We gotta go to LA. D'Angelo Russell, Spade. If you guys was living under a rock, D'Angelo Russell, I think he's 20 now. He was 19, maybe 19 at the time. 20-year-old D'Angelo Russell. These kids in social media, these kids in their smartphones, they can't put their smartphones down. Nope. And D'Angelo Russell was talking to Nick Young. They was like on the road. I guess it looked like they was in a hotel room. I seen the video. Looked like they was in a hotel room, and he was recording Nick Young, asking him questions about women that wasn't his wife or future wife or maybe ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, whatever she is.
Right.
Asking him questions about women that was not her. Asking him about Amber Rose, who we love, by the way. Amber Rose, want to be on the show? Holla at us. We got a spot for you, baby. We got a spot for you.
You ain't never lied.
But asking about Amber Rose and all these other women, and Nick Young was saying, yeah, man, I hollered at him, we did such and such, and however, the video ended up getting out. D'Angelo Russell said he had no clue how the video got out, and it kind of ruined the Lakers' morale. Like, people ain't passing D'Angelo Russell the ball, they ain't talking to him. A big thing happened, like, it was press conferences, spade. What is D'Angelo Russell doing, man? The number 2 pick in the draft, Spade. What is he doing?
Ruining his career is essentially what he's doing.
Woo!
You a young guy, D'Angelo, and we crack a lot of jokes here. Let me get serious with you for a minute.
Okay.
Why would you be recording this? That's 1. 2, why would you be keeping it on your phone? And 3, how the hell did it get leaked if it wasn't from you? Who knew it was on your phone? I don't like it, man, and it just got a weird feel to it. Like, I found myself asking you and some of my other friends, like, what was his aim? You know what I'm saying? Like, even when somebody do some snake shit, you can see what they looking to obtain.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure. The only thing I could fathom, like, D'Angelo want Iggy? Like, I couldn't understand, like, what were you looking to obtain? Like, you've got yourself in a situation where not only do the Lakers not trust you or like you, I think if they deal you, which I doubt they would go that far, but if they do deal you to another team, you ain't going to have no friends there either. It's just a snake move. And I already know society saying, why are we giving Nick Young some hell about cheating on his fiance? Because that's his fiance job to give him hell for cheating. That ain't our job. We don't clap for him when he gets some. That's what go on in their house. All I know is to record this man, and then he was basically interrogating the guy. When you talking to a person and they repeat you a lot, I was telling some people, I was down in Florida this past week, and I was telling those guys, maybe I'm just the old psychotic guy, but I don't like when people repeat me. It make me feel odd. You talking to your friend like, yeah, man, the other day we went down to Walmart. You say you went down to Walmart? Yeah, we went down to Walmart. Like they went
to Wire or something. You working for the feds? Did Iggy put you up to this? Like, what's going on?
They had Snicker bars on sale for 50 cents. You said Snicker bars was 50 cents? Now, what the hell you doing? Like, at that point, I'm already cautious. And you got this guy in the video like, you said she was 19, so you was 30 and she was 19? Bro, what are you doing? Like, at that point, I'm a little upset with Nick Young for his spider sense to not tingle in that situation. If I'm talking to somebody and they doing that shit make me feel weird. I don't even want to talk to him.
I don't know if that's Nick Young's fault, man. I guess he's looking at the little dude like, yo, the little dude probably looking up to me, probably admiring me, probably trying to, I guess they figured they was friends. I guess he didn't think
they ain't friends, bro.
They did say that they always played, like D'Angelo Russell said, we always played like that. We always recorded certain things, and it was for our amusement. Now, my question is, Spade, a lot of people were saying, how was this any different from what Kobe did to Shaq? Like, isn't this the same thing? When
I think
Kobe
it's
was
worse.
Getting interrogated and Kobe
I think
was
it's
like,
worse.
I should have just did what Shaq did.
I think it's worse, bro.
Because they was friends. Like, Kobe and Shaq really, they ain't like each other. So,
and this is something that Kobe said while being interrogated. Now, granted, it got out. Mm-hmm. But this went to the social media. It went to the world. This didn't just happen in a small interrogation.
He had to send it to somebody. Somebody had to get his phone. I'm tired of people saying I was hacked. Everybody ain't getting hacked. Come on. He said he wasn't hacked, though. But I'm just tired of people saying I got hacked. You didn't get hacked. You either wrote it or you didn't. Like, you either sent it or you didn't. You sent it to somebody. Somebody tried to get some bread and tried to sell it to somebody. Something happened, D'Angelo, and you ain't keeping it a hundo. Like, let's keep it.
Let me ask you this. If you're a Laker exec, is this a big enough deal for you to trade D'Angelo Russell? I mean, he's a young talent.
I just think you drafted him high, man. You can't take that L. You gotta ride with him, man. You gotta hope fences could get mended and he able to bounce back. I don't think you trade him. I don't think you trade D'Angelo Russell.
Okay, well then I got another question. If you're Nick Young, how do you handle this? Because I mean, they asked Steven Jackson, who we know is a goon, how he would handle it, and Steven Jackson said, "Snitches get stitches." He said he beating that ass. So if you Nick Young, how do you handle this? How do you move forward?
I mean, Nick Young, in my opinion, don't look like a physical guy. He don't look like he real physical. He kind of look like he a playful guy. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know. Maybe because the big picture is that he may have lost his relationship, and that's probably over unless he could do his Kobe thing and fix that. I don't know, man. I guess him and D'Angelo really they can't be roommates. They can't be roommates no more. You gotta watch what you say around. I know everybody probably watching what they say around D'Angelo Russell. If I'm Nick Young, I keep my relationship, my personal stuff personal, and I don't mix it with that, man. And if I'm Nick, I guess I don't know, man. He said they talked about it and they good. I don't know, man.
Everybody's entitled to make mistakes. That's just a very egregious error. That's an error that you shouldn't make.
How you think the video got out before we move on? Did he send it? Did you think he sent it, or somebody got his phone? How did the video get out?
If I had to speculate, here's what I think. I think he probably told some homies or whoever, look, man, I got Nick Young. I recorded Nick talking about how he be smashing chicks behind Iggy Azalea back, yo. They was like, word? Yeah, he probably showed some friends or whatever, and some friends who ain't in the NBA, they probably living check to check. TMZ will pay good money for that type of information. But it still goes back to the fact that D'Angelo had to tell somebody that information was in his phone.
Weird. It's weird.
But enough of that. They're the Lakers. They don't really matter. They ain't that important.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's move forward, man. Let's talk NCAA hoops.
Right,
the Final Four was, I thought, pretty amazing, which is weird because if you check social media, seems to be the popular opinion is that the NCAA tournament hasn't been good this year. I didn't know. I thought it was pretty hype. The Final Four was, I guess if you want a good game, in one respect, it wasn't very good because Villanova has continued their amazing shooting run, and they ran right through my boy Buddy Hield and his Sooners. I mean, destroyed them boys. So the championship game is set. I know we normally don't do it this early in the show, but I'm going to go ahead and put you on the spot, man. Let's make this our pick'em game. You got UNC and Villanova in the championship game. Who you got, bro?
I'm going to tell you what. Villanova out there looking like they ready for prime time. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. I'm going to tell you what, man. The way they shooting, the way they've been hashtagging folks. Like Villanova, according to the experts, I'm doing quote fingers over his fade. Villanova should have been gone. They should have been out.
Right.
And for that reason, I'm going to pick North Carolina. I think everybody going to pick Villanova. I think everybody riding the Villanova wave. And for that reason, I'm going to pick UNC to win a national championship, getting Roy Williams another college basketball championship. And hopefully I'm right. But I'm going to tell you what. I'm scared of Villanova. Because the way they playing, they on fire. They on fire.
You should be. I'm going to do just the opposite.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick Villanova to win it. They are playing amazing basketball, and the thing that's so impressive is their scoring output. So you know me, I got a few stats. In the game against Oklahoma, these boys shot 61% from beyond the arc as a team, 71% from the field. Buddy Hield was interviewed after the game, and I like this quote. I really like this kid. They was trying to give him hell about having a bad game. I like this kid. I like his quote. He said, I was aggressive early on in the game, but when you're playing against a team that's making this many shots, it sucks the life out of you. You really feel like if I take a shot and I miss it, and you really feel like they finna go and make it, they're going to make it on there and it'll put you down even more. It can just, it defeats you mentally. It can mentally defeat you. So check this stat out. Not the game against Kansas. Kansas held, I guess you could say they held them, but they held Villanova to only 64 points. That was their lowest scoring output of the postseason. The rest of their games, in order, like this. 86 points, 87 points, 92 points, and then finally 95 points. And they also put out my Hurricanes. So, you know, if the Canes get put out, I want them to get put out by the eventual champ. I got Villanova to win it.
You want to give me a score, or you just going to pick them to win? You going to blow them out?
I don't know if they're going to blow them out, but they're going to score a lot of points. I got them scoring 90. They're going to score 90 in this game. Yep.
Woo. I'm gonna say it's going to be a close game, and I'm going to pick 80-75. North Carolina. Interested to know what the fans think. For the pick'em game, leave who you got winning the college basketball championship, the national championship, in the comment section down below. Let us know. You know, if I'm not mistaken, it's on Monday, right? It's on Monday.
Right.
So we get to see real soon. The Spade. I gotta let you know too. Your boy Buddy didn't win National Player of the Year.
I know I was disappointed.
Valentine did from Michigan State. I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Let you know. Maybe.
Are you trying to poke fun?
No. I just gotta let you know. Like, I can't let my boy know.
I already knew.
I didn't know you knew. So I'm just making sure you knew.
Don't start with the Buddy jokes, bro. Don't start.
Hey, but Spade, I want to take it to the NFL. Can we take it to the NFL? Gotta take it to the league.
I mean, I guess. Go ahead.
Spade, it's an interesting topic, man. We know that the draft is this month, April, and combine happened, and so these guys are being interviewed by NFL execs, and now these guys are doing radio show interviews. They being asked, what are some of the craziest questions, that these execs have asked you? So, this topic is about NFL team executive asking derogatory questions during the interview process. Let me tell you a few. I only got like 2 questions. So the Atlanta Falcon GM or Atlanta Falcon executive asked one of the players being interviewed, how do you feel, are you a homosexual? How do you feel about homosexuals? Because, you got to deal with that in Atlanta. Are you gay? That's one. And another NFL exec asked a prospect by the name of Jalen Mills. He asked him, how would you kill somebody? He asked him during the combine, how would you kill somebody? Would you use a gun or a knife? Just inappropriate questions that I think should not be asked during a job. They are basically on a job interview. Them are questions that should not be asked during a job interview. And in my opinion, the NFL got to do something about this, Spade. Because could you imagine going to a job interview and somebody asks you about your sexuality or how would you murder somebody? You'll be like, what am I interviewing for?
Right.
It just doesn't make sense. I want to know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like questions that don't have a right and wrong answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you asking, how would you murder somebody? Well, it don't matter what I say. It's still a crime. It's still illegal. So I don't like that, especially for a young guy. Because I want to believe in my older age, I'm savvy enough to elude that question. I don't know how a young guy reacts to that, especially with what is possibly one of the biggest moments of his life. You got a young guy trying to get into the league and he's being asked that question. That could really throw him off for the rest of the whole interview, which is what they're probably trying to do. See how easy he could get rattled or whatnot. I don't like it though. I mean, it's like this is the verbal equivalent to waterboarding. You might as well just lay him back, throw cover over his face, and pour water up his nostrils. I just think it's messed up.
It's definitely a setup. It's definitely a bunch of setups. Because, I mean, answering that homosexual question is definitely, especially in the time we live in, you can pretty much end your career before it starts. So I just think the NFL got to step in. I don't know what they should do, but they definitely got to step in and stop having these teams ask these type of questions that have nothing to do with football. They really have nothing to do with football. Like, if the dude could play, he could play. Don't ask him. See, it's weird to me, Spade, because they would never ask those type of things at a regular job interview. Because I would assume the person being interviewed would sue and get some type of, monetary,
I have some type of proof. And that's probably the same thing saving these NFL execs. We got this rookie's word against theirs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows that these questions were or were not asked.
But the Atlanta Falcons dude did come out after the process and did apologize for asking the kid, was he gay? He did come out and apologize after that. I mean, kudos to him for at least acknowledging he did ask the question. But I see your point. These dudes will just be like, I didn't ask that. I mean, we see what Coach K did to the kid. Like, why would the kid lie? Coach K just did that to a kid. So you're right.
Coach K looked right at the camera and said, I didn't say that.
Word.
They went back and played the audio. They went back and did some CSI mess and zoomed in on his vocal cords or some mess. I feel you. Let's move to the next segment, man. You talking about what don't make sense. Mm-hmm. This one right here is really going to test your mental savvy. Check this out.
Okay.
The Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers have been in talks about trading once-star quarterback Colin Kaepernick to the Broncos. In case you guys don't know, the Broncos are in dire need of a quarterback. After Peyton Manning retired...
They got Sanchez!
Right. I knew you was going to troll right there. After losing Peyton Manning, they looked to give their franchise... They was going to get the keys to their car to Brock Osweiler, who decided, you know what? Must be the money. I'm going to chase the money. He went and got paid. They brought in Sanchez... franchise, butt fumble, whatever you want to call him. And for a minute, they tried to make it seem like they felt like he was the man. And then now they seem to be actively pursuing Kaepernick. I know what you guys are thinking. What's the problem? The problem is Cap got a big-ass contract, right? Mm-hmm. So this coming up season, Colin Kaepernick is guaranteed $11.9 million. Here's how it wants to be worked out. Denver says they're willing to pay $7 million, which is the bigger half of the deal. They want San Fran to pay $4.9. San Fran says they don't want to pay $4.9 for a guy they want to keep on their roster. Now, they're not telling Cap he's the starter. They're not telling Cap he's not the starter either. They want these guys to battle it out for the job. And for what it's worth, on paper, you would think Chip Kelly would really value Colin Kaepernick in his scheme. That's what you would think.
Makes sense.
So the Niners are like, look, if y'all want him, then he y'all's. Take all of it. So then the next part of the equation is that asking Kaepernick, is he willing to just let that 4.9 go? Cap said, nah, I want all my millions. I want all 4.9 of mine. Y'all got to work it out. What happens here? And matter of fact, I'm going to ask you to just play the role of each person. I'm going to put you on the spot right here. We ain't even talk this up, y'all. I want the Paris to first be the Denver Broncos. How do you handle this? Then San Fran, then Colin Kaepernick.
If I'm the
on the spot, that's a strong one move.
Yeah, he's strong on me. That ain't fair. Because we ain't discussed this. But if I'm the Broncos,
I just freestyle this. Go ahead.
If I'm the Broncos, I'm definitely, if I want them, I gotta bite the bullet and I gotta pay that salary. If I'm the Broncos,
you gonna pay 11.9?
Yeah, or start Sanchez. Give me the 11.9. 11.9 or start Sanchez. Easy decision for me. I'm taking Cap. It's easy for me. But that's if I'm the Broncos. I'm like, yo, give me Kaepernick over Sanchez 9 times out of 10. Yes. Like Kaepernick would have to be on one leg for me to be like, we're gonna have to play Sanchez this week. Like, yeah, okay, wait. So I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna pay the 11 mil. Yeah,
let me pause you. And I wish I had these numbers right in front of me. But let me ask you this. What if Kaepernick's last season QBR is a little bit lower than Sanchez's? I mean, I'm talking something like a 55 QBR. You still willing to pay him 11.9 mil this year?
So if what's the name QBR was a 55, what was Sanchez? What was Sanchez?
Like a 56?
A 56?
Yeah, something like that. But he ain't getting no 12 mil this year.
Yeah, but nah. I gotta go with Cap, man. Cap athleticism. I think he able to do more. You could do more scheme wise with Kaepernick, in my opinion. Okay. I mean, Cap is 2-3 years removed from taking a team to the Super Bowl. Now, mind you, it was the San Francisco 49ers and their defense was lit. The Broncos got a lit defense too. Like, to me, I think, hey, let's get it. I think I'm going Cap. I'm going Cap. Now, if I'm Kaepernick, I want out of San Francisco. If I'm Kaepernick, I want out. I'm tired of San Francisco. It ain't been working out lately. It ain't been working out. Now, I like being there with Chip Kelly, but I want out of here, man, because I don't feel like they think I'm the guy. Chip Kelly may think I'm the guy, but they ain't about to give Chip the keys to the ship like Philly did. So if I'm Cap, I want to start fresh. I want to go somewhere else. And what better place to start than the Super Bowl champ? I want to go to Denver if I'm Cap, and I ain't taking no pay cut. Now, I know what you're saying. If you want to go to Denver and get a fresh start, take the pay cut. No, sir. The lifespan of an athlete in the NFL is very short. I need all my bread now, especially the guarantee money. I'm not giving up no guaranteed money. So you mean to tell me if I'm on the roster, they got to pay me 11 or 12 million? I'm not taking no pay cut. They're going to have to cut me. You know what's going to happen? They're going to have to cut Cap in San Francisco or keep me on the roster and pay me. And then I'm going to leave next year and go wherever I want to go. Or they're going to trade me and I'm going to still go somewhere else. But I'm not taking no pay cut. San Francisco was in a catch-22 because San Francisco is their guy Blaine Gabbert. Is that what they telling me? They guys Blaine?
They saying they don't know. They want these two guys to battle it out. I don't even think that's an unfair request. If Cap feel like he the man, beat Blaine Gabbert out in the preseason. We talking about Blaine Gabbert.
But yeah, we talking about Blaine Gabbert. But Cap, I don't know. I think he kind of burnt that bridge in San Francisco. I think he needed a fresh start, man. I mean, you're looking at their weapons, and I'm looking at, I don't know. I don't like that situation for Kaepernick, man.
Right now, they say that the sides are nowhere near close. Like, they ain't even close. And, this is good. This is a good back and forth. It might end up with Denver paying 11 mil. San Fran might eat on that $900K. This is a good one, though. I think I ultimately agree with you, though.
I got to ask you. Pay 11 mil for Cap or start Sanchez. What are you doing, Spade?
Well, let me say this. Peyton Manning fans, this is the part where you might want to cut the volume down a little bit. Peyton Manning was one tick above Sanchez last year, and they won the Super Bowl. So for their scheme and their team, I don't think they need this superstar, mobile, run all around the field quarterback to win. I don't think they need that. They proved that. Peyton Manning was so bad in the Super Bowl, I wanted Denver to just punt on second down. Just run CJ and then kick the damn ball off. So I don't think Sanchez is a lot of ticks down from where we just saw Peyton play last year. Now, does that mean I'm saying Sanchez is better than Cap? No, I'm not. But I mean, at the same time, you got some other areas on the team you might want to work on and get some things right. If I don't have to blow my budget on Cap, who as of right now is still unproven, then I'm not going to blow my budget. If I don't have to, I'm not blowing it.
It's an easy decision for me. Give me Cap. Because you want to know
12 mil.
Sanchez going to run into his lineman and fumble. Cap going to at least get out the pocket and get you a first down. At least. He might can't throw 10 yards, but he going to get you out. He going to run out the pocket and get you a first down. All right. Gotta take it to boxing, Spade. Now,
boxing?
If you guys don't know, Adrian Broner just had a fight. And he won the fight. But that's not what we want to talk about. That's not what we want to talk about. Adrian Bronner, if you guys don't know, he been sending hella shots at Floyd Mayweather. Yes, that Floyd Mayweather, undefeated Floyd Mayweather, that we all think Adrian Bronner is trying to be like. He's telling Floyd, we telling Floyd, he gotta see me, we gotta do this, whether it's sparring or a real fight, we gotta make this happen. Spade, what is wrong with Adrian Bronner? What is wrong with him?
Okay, AB is either one of the dumbest cats out there, or him and Floyd cooking up the greatest return from retirement that ever has been. Let's back it up for a minute.
You're right.
Floyd and AB used to be like this. And for those listening on podcasts, I'm twisting my fingers. They used to be like that.
Yeah.
To the point that I once heard AB refer to Floyd as his big brother. I once heard AB say that he would never fight Floyd Mayweather. Like, I'm talking about like the Klitschko brothers won't fight each other. He said he would never fight Floyd, not because he didn't think he could beat him, not because he thought he could beat him, just out of respect for that guy. I've also heard AB say that he wanted to be like Floyd. He said he saw Floyd throwing money around in the club, setting $100 bills on fire, whatever ignorant mess Floyd was doing. And young AB said, I want to get to the point where I got so much money that I can just screw money up too. Floyd also just retired. Floyd don't have a fight, y'all. Let's be honest. It's no fight for Floyd. We saw him, even though a lot of y'all didn't like the way he did it, we saw him dominate Manny Pacquiao in a fight. It ain't no fights out there for Floyd. Floyd likes money. AB likes money. This would be the perfect damn scheme to get Floyd out of retirement. Floyd and AB might be on the phone like, look, we're going to make this shit look good. We'll split the purse. We both finna come away with millions of dollars. We're going to go to the strip club after the fight and laugh it up because we know we homies. I'm not saying that's what's going on, but if that's happening, that would be the most genius return from retirement I ever seen, because everybody keeps saying Floyd is going to come back. And Floyd could come back, but pay-per-view numbers would be in the dumps. Don't nobody want to see Floyd fight Pacquiao or any of these other dudes. We don't want to see it. Boxing lame anyway. We don't even want to see boxing. This mess right here could be a stunt to get Floyd back, to get both of them a big payday, and for all I know, hell, both of them might retire. Who knows?
Well, let me tell you. I agree. I agree. It could definitely be one of the publicity stunts, one of those cooked up schemes of trying, I hate you, you hate me, let's get this money. Right. It could be one of those joints. But I'm going to tell you what. Adrian Bronner ain't about to make no pay-per-view numbers either. He just fought on Spike. He just fought on Spike TV. Like, they can't even get AB on like HBO or Showtime. Ain't nobody tuning in for no. We're gonna be like, man, they ain't even gonna buy that fight. Man, listen, if that's the plan, I feel you, but that ain't genius because Adrian Bronner just fought this dude that's in Mayweather camp, if I'm not mistaken, on Spike TV. That's basic cable. When you go to your cable provider or your satellite provider, you be like, just give me the lowest package. They give you CBS. They give you
Spike.
They give you CBS, ABC, NBC, UPN,
TNT and Spike.
TNT, TBS, and Spike. That's it. ESPN and Spike. That's it. That's what you get. So, ain't nobody about to spend no $60-something, $70 to see Mayweather point AB to sleep. Ain't nobody about to pay for that. So that better not be the plan. I think they really have some animosity towards one another. If I'm not mistaken, AB Mayweather actually sent some shots back at Adrian Bronner because because Bronner been messing with his name, his production, his promotion company. It's just nonsense. And I'm gonna tell you what I see it as, Spade. I see it as a person that was in your camp, you know what I mean? And they down with you, but the whole time they looking at you like, man, I hate this month. Like that. And I look, Adrian Bronner looked like that type of guy. I could be wrong, but that's the type of guy he looked like. Like he want to be like Floyd, he want to be Floyd and all that, but the whole time when Floyd, kind of took him under his wing, AB was looking at him like, man, I could beat this dude. I'm just, I'm gonna be cool for now, but I don't like this dude. And that's how Adrian Bronner looked. I could be wrong, but that's how he looked like to me. Especially with all this that's coming out now with AB making bets and he ass betting and head cracking on on wagers in what, bowling alleys or pool halls?
Who bets on bowling, bro?
Come on, man. Like,
who bets on bowling?
Clearly he wanted to be Floyd, and clearly he don't know how to go about it. And it like, I'm gonna tell you what, man, he better be careful, because this got that whole downward spiral thing going on. Like, you could be on top, champ of the world, and I mean, we done seen this happen with a lot of boxers. They don't get their life right, and then they just spiral out of control. And I'm smelling AB, and it's smelling like that. It's smelling like that.
Got a similar stench to it. Yeah, man. For those of you that don't know, Adrian Broner's kind of been. It ain't been going too good for him, man. He had to vacate his belts because he didn't make weight. When he didn't make weight, he didn't make an attempt to come back and re-weigh in. They say he left the weigh-in drinking. He has some issues with the law stemming from an alleged assault robbery outside of a bowling alley where it is rumored that the man lost 12 racks bowling, approached the winning bowler after the bowling match, confronted him with a gun, knocked him unconscious, and took his $12,000 back. Now, that's my way of betting. If you're going to lose your money, just go fight him and get your money back, man. That way you never lose until the cops come down and crack you. So I don't know what's going on with AB. I hope he gets it together, because I got this thing in me. I like to see people get money, whether it's me or other folks. I like to see people get money. That's a rarity in today's time. 2016, people don't want to see you get money. As long as you get money ain't affecting me getting money, I like to see you get it. Now, if you getting in mine, we got problems. But if you getting yours over there, I'm getting mine over here, hey, I'm happy. I don't know, man. I hope AB gets it together. And I ain't ready to rule it out, man. Him and Floyd might be cooking up some stuff. That sounds like something they do. Keep an eye on it. I mean, if 2 years down the road, you see Floyd come out of it won't be 2 years, but if down the road you see Floyd come out of retirement for this fight with AB, and at the weigh-in they face to face and they throw a punch, and it'll all be wrestling. It's just wrestling. It's scripted.
Yeah, I don't put it past it. I mean, you wouldn't get AB a shot, right?
At beating Floyd? Hell no. Then again, man, okay. AB's young and Floyd's an older guy, but I honestly feel like, and this gets into more scandalous stuff, but if Floyd comes out of retirement to give AB this fight, trust me, it would be agreed upon that, look, AB, it ain't even no chance of you winning this fight. Don't even try. I'm doing you a favor. I'm throwing you a bone. You finna get paid. Like, it would definitely be agreed upon that AB's going to basically take the fall. Not saying get knocked, he ain't going to actually fall down, but he's going to take the fall. It will be agreed upon, trust me. And don't put it past boxing, y'all. Boxing just is fake and scripted and all that other mess. It's basically wrestling at this point. It's just wrestling. That's all.
You paying $79.99 to see that?
I'm not. But I mean, you got people that pay for porn when it's online for free. So somebody'll pay for it. Shit, I don't know. I won't.
So I'm pretty sure somebody will buy it.
I wore this shirt yesterday. I got a Tango Down shirt right here. I wore it yesterday because I wanted to show y'all in the video. I'm way too cheap to pay $80 for a Floyd AB fight. Not me. All right, man. You ready to shut it down?
Yeah, man. Let's move on.
I mean, we don't basically shut it down the whole show. Got great topics out here. But this is the last segment of the show, man. It's the Strong Arm Performer of the Week. Very prestigious award given to an athlete who raised his level of play to ensure that his team got the dub. As always, I'm going to throw my partner on the hot seat. LaParis, who you got and why?
Well, mine was easy, man. My Strong Arm Performer went over there to the Bay Area, put up 0 points in the first half, Spade. 0 points in the first half. And said, it's my shoes. Went in the locker room, said, these shoes ain't had no buckets in them. Give me a new pair. If I'm not mistaken, he threw on some Kobe's. I think he put on Kobe's. He threw on some Kobe's, and Isaiah Thomas went on to have 22 points in the second half and 6 dimes in a win over the Golden State Warriors to stop their home streak of 50-something games at the Oracle. So, for that, Isaiah Thomas, you are my Strong Arm Performer of the Week. Isaiah Thomas, my Strong Arm Performer of the Week. Changed the shoes because the other ones ain't had no buckets in them. Changed the shoes and went out and got buckets in the second half and got his team a dub over there on the West Coast. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Hell of a second half. Evan Turner said, damn, I came out there and played for 4 quarters. I can't get no award. Sorry, Evan. That's the way LaParis treats y'all. My strong arm performer of the week is a collegiate athlete, man. This guy right here.
But let me tell you guys, Buddy is his new James Harden. We better pray Buddy don't cook in the NBA, because Buddy is his new James Harden. Go ahead, Spade.
I will admit, I checked to make sure that Buddy, James Harden, or Cam Newton didn't have good games before making my pick. But since the three of them didn't, I'm giving my strong arm performer of the week to Villanova guard Josh Hart. Josh Hart showed Hart and went off to the tune of 23 points, 8 boards, and 4 dimes in a huge win over OU to let the world know that they for real. And I think they're going to go on and show more people they're for real, win the national championship Monday. He is my strong arm performer of the week.
Well deserved, man. Villanova definitely looks like they it with a capital IT. They it. Spade, it's been a great show. Man, we want you guys to be ready. I'm pretty sure there's going to be links everywhere on our Twitter. We're going to let you guys know when we live. So just follow us everywhere. You know what I mean? We're going to let you guys know, Saturday, 2 p.m., be there. We're going to be interacting with the stream.
Hey, we need y'all.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But as usual, if you guys don't want to see our mugshot, don't worry about it. We got audio podcasts everywhere. UPodOmatic, SoundCloud, iTunes. Like I said, we ain't running out no space no more. The check got cut. We got the check. The check got cut. We got enough bandwidth to go around the whole world. So we want to thank you guys for your continued support. We only moving up, man. Big things in the future. We happy. We want to thank you guys for tuning in every week. Leave your strong arm performers in the comment section down below. Maybe we forgot somebody that went wheels, that went totally ham, and we overlooked them. Leave yours in the comment section down below. Let us know who you have winning the NCAA National Championship game in college basketball. Let us know. And I guess that's it, Spade. I guess we'll see them on Saturday, 2 p.m. Like I said, if you miss the show, it's every week. If you miss the show on, the live show, don't worry about it. We still going, have it up on the tube. We're going to have the audio podcast over there, so don't worry about it. But we want to thank you guys for your continued support, man. We got shirts, we got audio podcasts. Yo, your support is great. Spade, they amazing, man. These guys are amazing.
Indeed.
So we want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next episode. Peace.